How's it going, everyone? Jumping Dynamo here, and be most welcome to another Hogwarts Legacy episode. So, let's go, guys. Okay, we have 3 missions here. I'm going to tackle the 2 in the bottom. And let me check the map as well. Okay, so this is at Hogwarts, and that's exactly where we're going to start. I don't even know which one is this. Okay, so it's Poppy's mission, and as I can see, we have a summoner's court here. So I guess I'm going to start with this one, and then we can go for the other one. Alrighty. Okay, so it seems like we are almost at the end of the game, and I'm already thinking about some extra post-game content. I'm not going to, make all of you watch me grab every single collectible in the game, so I may be doing that off camera, but I do have some extra post-game planned for the channel. So you just need to wait and see, guys, and I hope you all like it. And yeah, let's just start this game. Alrighty. Is this the final round or something? Let's check it out.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Huh.
Of
Let's
course,
go.
Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
That's the way to do it.
Have you considered being easier to work with? All part of the dance.
Did she cause you any trouble? Immediately. Brilliant.
Such grace. I'm game. Finesse. I did seem the most promising. He's the best for a reason.
What a remarkable shot.
Beginner's luck. Do you know how rare it is to see even one?
Out of instinct?
How about another round? Well done.
Always chasing. Trust your abilities.
Very well. Do take care.
That's been my strategy.
Best of luck to you.
Natural skill and all that.
Fucking bitch. Okay, so we have a mission around here, I suppose. Let me open the map and find out. Right here.
Oh, good, you're
There we
safe.
go.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Okay, so sounds like we have a plan.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
And, yeah, I guess we can now jump to another mission. So, let's go to the quest list. Speak to Natty outside of Hogsmeade. That's exactly what we're going to do. So, Hogsmeade map. That's good. And, okay, I think the world map. Okay. We can fast travel there and then fly our way. To the location. Let's go.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Oh. That was quick.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Okay.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Alrighty, so
Hopefully by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
let's speak with all of these people and get done with this.
Revelio.
Okay, so I think the first one is up there. Maybe we should get inside first. Yep.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Yeah, definitely. And here she is.
Oh, Isco.
Revelio. Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Okay.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Alrighty, so let's take a look at the note. Mrs. Rabe, we will consider helping us with banking needs. We've given you, if you were to see the value in our work together, shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning. Okay.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Okay, so let's speak with the second person. So let's go this way.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Okay, that's good.
Harlow does not like people talking.
So, now for the last one.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months.
Oh.
We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
So, you're helping him steal.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before
Alrighty.
Mr. Hill returns.
So, what's next?
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
No. Okay, I guess it's not that bad.
Revelio.
Oh. Wonderful.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
This looks like trouble, guys.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Yep. So I think we have like some trails here.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Okay.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her.
Ashwinder hideout. So
Her footprints led to this
I guess we
room.
need to rescue her
There
from
must be another way forward.
this place.
Accio. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
Okay, we have a chest here.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait.
Okay, she should be here somewhere.
We ought to just kill her.
Revelio.
Stupid would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Hey,
Revelio.
Okay, so let's try to do this without being seen. Hello.
Yes, Totalis. Revelio.
So we have another asshole here. Go there. Come on. There we go.
Yes, Totalis. Revelio.
hey.
Okay, so far so good. We have a chest here, a big one. That's good. And we have some coins here. And now,
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend, if they're daft enough to try to come through here.
so let's be bold and...
Yes, Totalis.
Especially quiet, are you?
Oh,
What?
Revelio.
okay. Are you coming here or... Oh, I guess not. Yeah, I don't want to go into open combat right now.
Revelio.
Let me go upstairs and collect everything I can. Okay, my darling Otto.
Also
Rosie.
Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
So, I still have a couple idiots. I was wondering how I can go up there. Okay, let's try one thing. Alrighty. So where the hell is this leading us?
Revelio.
So we have a chest. Yeah, let's try one thing, guys. I guess... You're as dear to me as Augury. Okay.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
I guess you can, like... No. Can I, like, do this?
What was that?
My eyes closer.
Bombard! Bingo! Redacted console! Arrest on the left. Bombard! Stupid monk!
Expulsion!
Imperial!
Knew you were still hanging about.
Expulsion!
To regret that.
Glacius!
No.
Finally!
Defender!
You will pay for that.
Okay, so we need to disarm an Ashwinder executioner as they prepare their lighting spell. Okay, and use a mandrake against an enemy. I can do that.
Revelio!
So let me just grab wherever I can. And, yeah. Is that an executioner there, or... Nope, it's a scout.
Expelliarmus!
You may have caused permanent damage to my...
He must be here somewhere.
You're Ah, there you are!
Oh, I have an executioner there.
Leviosa! Go! I shall kill you for this when I get down from here! Expulsion! Give it back! Quite conducted!
There we go.
Incendio!
That's mine! We should speak to her again.
Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Okay, so I guess we are pretty much done with the loot around here. And this is a vegan valve potion, so we are not able to carry any more of those. I guess we can go ahead.
Revelio!
Yep. Let's go, guys. We need to go ahead.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Raven. He will tell you what you need to do.
Okay.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
Okay, so let's find this guy's wand. Find and return Hisco Rabe's wand. Should be somewhere nearby, I guess.
My wand is somewhere in this room.
Yeah.
I can tell.
No shit.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
I guess this is it, guys.
Mr. Rabe's wand.
That's
I'll
it.
be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay. There we go. Well done. So, this man looks like a kid. Don't you think, guys? Or is just
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
my impression?
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight.
Young friends.
These Ashwinders must pay.
Yeah, but I already killed them all. Unless we have a couple more to fight, but I don't think so. Yeah, as I thought. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here, guys, because I need to wrap up the video, and I already killed these mofos.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Okay, let's go then.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Let's go for understood.
Yes, officer.
And get this
Do
done
you have
with.
enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Yes, we will. Okay. So, let me check this hideout in the map to see if we... Yep. We have collected all the chests available inside. And yeah, I guess I'm going to wrap up the video right now, guys. So thank you very much for watching, comment, subscribe, and hit the like button because it's very important. Have a wonderful day and stay safe. Bye.